Hi there, and welcome to the channel. I'm Firefox at Tulikko Gaming. I hope you'll enjoy the video. Welcome to my build guide for the HMS Hercules. This is a fairly simple and straightforward build, and I'll only use a couple of displacement techniques. If you don't know about displacement, I've added a link to my tutorial on said topic. Let's start by building the basic shape of the Corvette. I'll use the mag field landing thrusters and the ambassador halves and walkways. That looks about right. Now let's add the necessary parts so that we can finalize the Corvette. I'll use the Thunderbird cockpit, the Titan landing bay, a couple of photon cannons, an azimuth reactor which is temporary, and a couple of wide-body thrusters. Now, let's finalize the Corvette. You should have the add ship option. I have too many ships, so I'll have to swap it with the current one. Next, add a turbine cowling, a speedbird cowling, and a couple of Aran winglets at the front like so. Now let's add the 3 ambassador thrusters on each side of the Corvette. The middle one has to be moved sideways 1/4 of a hab width to the left. We'll use horizontal displacement to do so. Oops, wrong button. Now reposition the hab we moved. Make sure your Corvette looks like this before proceeding. If it does, then save the edits and continue. Otherwise, redo the build, or you won't be able to place the remaining external decorations correctly. Now let's place the windows. I'll use the seamless type. Next, add a phase beam array at the front, just like so. Next, let's decorate the sides of the Corvette. Grab a couple of engine cover rims and place one on each side like so. Now add a Vesper diffuser rim to each side, just behind the rims we just added. Wrong part, sorry about that. It has to be a Super Cruise aerofoil. Place 3 on each side, just like so. Now grab an Argonaut aerofoil and place one on each side next to the aerofoil we just placed. Next, let's build the first part of the wings. Grab a Vesper diffuser rim and place 3 on each side like so. Now let's add the Arcadia S-foils to the back of the Corvette. We need to move the topmost hab 1/4 to the right to place them. Use horizontal displacement to do so. After placing the S-foils, move the hab back into place and add the missing window. It's slowly beginning to look like the HMS Hercules. To finish off the top of the wing supports, place 4 Super Cruise aerofoils like so. It doesn't look right. I'll have to take a fast peek at the original build. Let's save the edits and continue. It should have been turbine aerofoils instead of the Super Cruise aerofoils. I'll swap them a little later. Let's continue building the wings for now. We have to remove one of the rims on each side and build a temporary scaffold using walkways. Now copy one of the diffuser rims and place one on each side like so. Then remove the temporary scaffold. Rebuild the wing supports and finish the main wings. Now let's correct the error on top of the wing supports by placing 4 turbine aerofoils instead of the Super Cruise counterparts. Much better or what? If you're still here, then gently tap that like button and share the video with like-minded friends to support the channel. Okay, now for the centered reactors on the wings. Remove one of the rims on each side. Place a walkway instead. Move the walkway half a width towards the front using horizontal displacement, and then lower it half a hab height using vertical displacement. With the centered and lowered walkways, we can now place the azimuth reactors. But first, let's rebuild the wings. Now grab an azimuth reactor and place one on each wing like so. Next, add an air purifier and a small vent on each wing to finish them off. Then add a small vent and antenna and a ducting outlet on top of the Corvette. Next, Remove the lowered walkways under each of the wings. We don't need them anymore. Now place an ion barrier right in the middle of the wings like so. It will be raised half a hab height because it attaches to the zenith reactor. Then place a phase beam array and a photon cannon on each wing like so. We're almost done with the build. It's really coming together. Let's save the changes and continue. I'm so used to just placing photon cannons that I forgot about the infraknife platforms, and since I like them better than the photons, I'll quickly replace them. And I'll add a couple of torpedo launchers to each side of the Corvette as well. Now let's finish the build by removing the azimuth reactor in the back and replace it with an Argonaut cowling. I think that's it. All there is left is coloring and internal stairways. Let's start by coloring the Corvette. Let me quickly check the color on the original. It's probably just me, but I'm not quite sure about the color scheme. The coloring is okay. Now let's add some internal stairways and have a look at the inside. Don't mind that. It's just me fumbling around with different saves. It's all nice and smooth. Nothing is poking through the main hull. You can place the stairways just where you like them to be. It doesn't matter where they are. Nope, you'll have to take it for a spin yourself. And there you have it. You are now the proud owner of the HMS Hercules, a rather large corvette with more than enough space for all your needs. Enjoy. That's all I had this time around. Take care. Bye for now. Thank you for watching the build guide. I hope you liked it. If you want to stay tuned and support the channel, then do subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and it does help. See you in the next build guide. Firefox out.